Hello, hello, hello. What's wrong with my chat box over here? Yeah, okay, let's try to... Oops. Okay, fixed it. Alright. No, why is it being so... Okay, whatever. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Sorry. The chat in OBS is acting up, and I never have that problem, so I don't know why. What the deal is. Okay. Anyway. Let's pull up stream on my phone. Tweet, all the other stuff. There's no other stuff. That's it. Okay. We're back to playing observation duty tonight because I don't know. Because we are, that's why. I kind of wanted to play puzzle games, but then I was like, I don't know if I'm in, like, not in the mood for it, but I was like, maybe I'll save that for Tuesday. Feels more of like a Tuesday thing. And so I was like, today, like, I don't want puzzles, but observation duty is like kind of like a puzzle game. It was this or Vampire Therapist or Fields of Mystria. I debated playing Fields of Mystria, but I don't know if I'm really in the mood for that. And I was gonna play Vampire Therapist, but I'm not in the mood for that either. And I was like, you know what, observation duty, because what I really am in the mood for, right? What I'm really in the mood for is GeoGuessr. I'm really in the mood for GeoGuessr, but I have seen Rainbolt TikToks within the past 2-3 weeks, so so I don't feel like I could do GeoGuessr without feeling really, really stupid, right? Because the problem is when I play GeoGuessr, like, I mean, like, okay, so not everyone plays it like Rainbolt does, right? But when I play GeoGuessr, I like to like go around. Hey, it's Falls Night. I like to like travel around. Like, one, because I need to, because I can't guess it from standing in one spot. But also because I just enjoy exploring, right? Like, and just kind of traveling around and seeing other places. I love that. Sometimes I'll just, you know, look at that anyway. You know, go to Google Maps, not Google Earth, but you know, you open up Google Maps, go to satellite view, street view, and you just kind of wander around and look at places, and you're like, ooh, okay, that looks good. And just, you know, I really, really like that. I think it's a fun activity. Because I do like to travel, but it's expensive, and it's a lot of no, it's scary sometimes traveling by yourself. Like I have before, but I've traveled to the Middle East by myself, and I've traveled in Europe by myself. But it can be a little stressful, you know. You immediately hit, yeah, well, because it's the ad at the beginning of the stream. I have it set to do the every hour, but at the beginning of the stream there's always an ad. So that's why we have a little bit of buffer room at the beginning of the stream. I really hope to have at some point in future a starting soon screen that, like, I don't know, would look cool, but it'd be a little pricey, so to commission. for if I like get what I want to get, right? I'm thinking I'm debating instead spending my effort to learn better how to make something. I just the animation of it isn't that bad. It's the initial art that I'm not good at. But anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, but yeah, I really like to travel anyway, but traveling alone can be a little scary sometimes. And because people can be scary sometimes, and like, you know, and if you're depending on where you're at, and I don't know, I mean, honestly, it's not that bad, but I'm sure I would say it's not much of, oh, further starting soon. Yeah, I mean, I used to have like a video I played, but I don't know, I didn't really like it, and it also like playing video in OBS. I don't know if like, I mean, this is probably just a general OBS thing, or it could just be my computer. Like, I'm not really sure what the issue is, but it like it goes crazy. It goes crazy. Like your classic sounds like it's gonna blast off soon sort of noise. And definitely starts heating up a lot. Those fans kick in, and so, you know, I don't really like starting the stream off like that. So I was like, no, I don't really. I mean, that's why I kind of want a starting soon screen that's like just a GIF, rather than a video, maybe. But just this kind of small little animation, kind of like and I like was trying to make one before, but I'm just I don't know, it takes too hard. It's too hard to learn art. I try, but I don't have a whole lot of time, to be honest. The best art I have is my emotes. That's probably the best art I mean, not in general, it's not the best art I've ever done in general, but it's the best art I made for the stream, I think. Probably. But they're not that good. But anyway, eventually I'm gonna commission emotes. I promise. I don't know when though. I don't know when. But because I really want to make a lore video, right? Like I really, really want that, but that like I want to do a good job at it, right? And unless I learn myself and get really lucky, like that's the thing for art. I sometimes can do okay art, but sometimes it's like I can't do it consistently, right? Like sometimes I'll do something, I'm like, oh wait, that actually looks really good. I like that. But it's not consistent. That's where like I'm at in art right now. Is if I get lucky, and it feels entirely like luck, right? But if I get lucky, I can do a cool art. But I can't always do what I want when I want, is sort of how it goes. So it's possible that I could, you know, pull out a bullet. See, that's the problem though, is I would need enough frames in the right style and design, and I would need to be exact about it, right, in order to do a whole lore video. So practice is the way to get better. Yeah. I just don't have that much time, you know, between like streaming and work and life and writing, and I'm also trying to learn like game design, game development and stuff, and like it's a lot. And if you're like, oh, learn art, okay, and then you gotta learn how to draw, and then it's like I want to learn how to animate, and then like, you know, kind of like animate with what? Do I want to learn Blender and then animate in Unity, and then, or do I want to learn like Clip Art Studio or Procreate and then animate in After Effects? Like, you know, there's just so many options, so much to learn, and I just don't have the time. Or like the energy, right? Because there's only like so much you can do. Like, you know, there's like you have to take time to rest up too, and stuff. So, but enough focus to write. Um, writing in little bits, right? Like to me, my most consistent writing is like using the model of back when NaNoWriMo wasn't awful and they had like word sprints on Twitter, and you'd have like 10-minute word sprints, 15-minute, maybe even up to half an hour. Oh my gosh, there was one summer, 2011, and like, I mean, it was probably trash because it was so long ago, right? So like I was still pretty amateur at a lot of my writing at that point. But they had on Twitter, they had like I don't know if it was even, I don't even think it was NaNoWriMo's word sprints. It was someone else who was running them, I think, or a bunch of people. And anyway, it was like Camp NaNoWriMo started in July, and you did like a 30-minute 1K. Which when NaNoWriMo picked up the word sprints later, they did 1K 30 min, and I'm like, no, that's not the name. That's not the name. It's 30-minute 1K, 30 min 1K, was the tag. And you write 1,000 words in 30 minutes, which is absolutely insane, bonkers. But it's all about drafting fast and getting the thoughts out there. And then like you just like grind, you go all in for like 30 minutes, and then you just like die. But I've done like, I think I did one 10,000 word day, which is like, kind of think of a reasonably size, like, a 300-page novel is around like 90,000 words. So like for like a fantasy novel, right? Typical fantasy novel at the shelf, 90,000 words, and 300 pages, 90,000 words. 10,000 is like 1/9 of that. Like if you do that, just that 30 minutes for 9 days, you can like write a whole big fantasy novel, right? Now, to a certain extent, you kind of have to know what you're going to write, so it involves a little bit of planning ahead of time. But but you don't have to plot out your whole novel necessarily if you're not a plotter and you're a pantser instead, right? You can just like plan out the days writing ahead of time, take like maybe half an hour tops, and then within that's a whole hour of work for like 9 days, and you can have a whole fantasy novel written, right? I mean, obviously you're going to edit, but the initial first draft is the hardest part, right? And like that's actually that's all right, sorry, it's not 9 days for 10,000. So I guess you have to do what, like 5 hours. I don't know why I'm doing my math. But like even then, for like in 3 months you can write, you wouldn't have to plan out. So you have like 1,000 words, like and half an hour a day for like 3 months, and you can write a big fantasy novel. Or you can do 5 hours a day for 9 days and write a fantasy novel. Like it's it's pretty good. It's pretty good when you think about it. Like like that's like a full time, if you just like decide to devote yourself to writing that full time, and you give yourself like a week, right? You can pretty much, and that's just fantasy novel, right? Like a lot of other novels, like if you want to write like a mystery, that's like 75,000 words, and like that's like a week, and so if you write like 8 hours a day and including the planning and breaks in between and stuff, and you could do 8 hours a day for a week, and then you have a whole novel written, and then you can just edit. So maybe I'll try that at some point in time. That's probably a smart thing to do. Anyway, yeah, I do like writing. But the like quick little bursts of writing is really good. That's like the best way to do it, I think. Or you just kind of get cozy and you sit down all evening, pull up a stream or something and write while you're watching something. And so you can kind of glance over, and then you can work on writing, and you just kind of like, dabble here and there, and you just slowly get the words written, but yeah, the discipline and focus is the hardest part of writing, really. But I am behind though for my goal for November. Quite behind. The beginning of the month, actually, the whole first week, like I started off okay, and then things went kind of south for a little bit, and wasn't in a good mood, and didn't really work out. But I'm kind of, and I haven't quite made up for that yet, but maybe maybe here, next week I'm off all week, so maybe I have off of work, not off of streaming, but try that. You really don't want to waste what you have this time. Yeah. So I recommend little bursts. Or yeah, watch with while you're doing other stuff, or a mix of both. What was I saying before that? Oh yeah. Anyway, I like traveling, and then but I don't really have like a lot of spare money to travel these like in the past like several years, really, to be honest. I haven't really traveled much. So yeah, so that's why GeoGuessr is really great, because it's like traveling. You get to kind of wander around, or like Street View on Google Maps, right? is basically what GeoGuessr is. And then that's why I like playing GeoGuessr, because it's kind of like that, but without the like aimless wandering. You kind of have a goal. But I know it doesn't, like, everyone tries to do it, like, I'm gonna try to do it without moving, and then they're like, oh, I'm just gonna guess. But to me, that takes so much of the fun out of it. I like wandering around and seeing what you can find, like, I don't know, I like it. But anyway, as long as I have seen rainbow clips in the past couple weeks, I don't feel like I can. It just feels bad, right, to play GeoGuessr, because, like, I don't know. I'm like, you can't. You can't compare yourself, but at the same time, like, I don't. It's in my head. He's in my head. Right? He's in there, and I can't ignore it. Anyway, so I kind of really wanted to play GeoGuessr today, but then I was like, no, I'm just gonna make me feel bad. So, I'm gonna play a different game that makes me feel bad. I'm gonna play Observation Duty. I'm like, that's kind of similar to GeoGuessr in a way, like, sort of, not really, but it's, you're observing things, and I was like, that's kind of close. It feels similar. So, that's what we're playing today for that reason. Okay, let's see. Let's end the music pool of the game. Music, go away. Okay. Pull up the game. Alright, we're gonna try a new level this time, which will probably be bad, because it's probably just gonna get harder. I think the volume's fine. It's a little loud, but this is the menu. Okay. Yeah, good. Normally passes 3. Alright. Drink. I'm drinking a red tea chai today. And it's like perfect, right? It's exactly what I want. It has a warm, cozy feel to it, right? Why am I so big? Did I make myself big for some reason? Where should you focus your attention tonight? Interesting. Let's see. Okay. Okay, hold on. It's a 2 of Swords. Let me see here. Alright, I'm gonna pull it over to the other scene. I'm not gonna have audio there, so it's a 2 of Swords. Okay. 2 of Swords, it's a girl holding these scissors in this tarot deck. It's normally someone with 2 swords and they're blindfolded. So it's like the classic card of indecision, essentially. It's very like, hold on, I want to make myself a little smaller. Hmm. Hmm. Actually, hold on. I want to switch back to this scene for a minute. I want to do this in studio mode. This is a little bit smaller. I'm so big. Yeah, that's fine, I guess. Okay. Not even that much smaller. It's okay. Anyway, what was I saying? Right. Two of Swords. Two of Swords, classic card of indecision. Swords, right, are the suit of swords is represents air and like mental things, and the mind. And two of swords is like, you know, two options, two choices that you're contemplating in your mind. But especially with this particular card here, normally I'd be like, oh, okay, I like it would be pretty indecisive. But with the scissors like this, it's like one like the swords are part of the same contraption, right? And but they're split. So I guess where should you focus your attention? On both things. Split your attention is the answer. Which is like a kind of frustrating answer. I do understand, but that is the very clear answer that the card gave. So I don't know, man. I don't make the cards. Split your attention. Mm-hmm. That's crazy. Yeah, that's the way it is. That's the way it is. And that kind of suggests because it also has a like little like thread. It's like she's like cutting balls of yarn, like thread or not thread, but yarn from balls of yarn. And and it's interesting because she does have a moon on her, which I don't know. I'm not familiar if this card usually has a moon like iconography on it, but she does have a moon on her, and so it's like, you know, tonight. Yeah, that is tonight. The night. So it's even there in your question. But it's interesting because like the yarn at the top kind of looks kind of squiggly and swirly around, almost kind of like, you know, the wrinkles in a brain kind of. And maybe that's what they were going for because like I said, it is a thought based card. But it also kind of gives the premise of it unraveling. It's like a mind unraveling. So split your attention, go crazy, as as kind of the vibes, I suppose. But yeah. Anyway, back to the game. Back to the game. Beware of the abyss. Great hint. Okay. Play. I have a feeling we need to go down rather than over. I think. Let's do the log cabin. Oh, I haven't. I don't think I even read this description. Did I? I don't think I did before. Wow. Let's read the description. An old cabin in the redacted woodlands has become of great interest to our Nordic branch. Once the setting for a grotesque series of murder kidnappings, it now draws anomalies to it like a beacon. Several hikers and skiers have already fallen out of contact in the vicinity, and we have little reason not to suspect their disappearances to be linked to the recent surge of anomalous activity at what the local news once called the Bone Picker Cabin. Oh, interesting. Bone Picker Cabin. Let's go. Okay. Sure. We'll skip. I don't care. Okay. Yard. Does it feel darker than usual? Why is it so dark? This level feels very dark. Okay. What are these things? What am I even looking at? I don't even know what I'm looking at here. Sorry, my audio might not sound good because I'm gonna lean in and it might be a bad angle with my mic, but stuff. Okay, I don't know. We'll figure it out. Okay. Picture, picture. Basket. Oh, no, chat's in the way. You guys gotta move. Stool. Suitcase. Things. Picture, vase. 3 coats. Books. That thing. Okay. Clock. Tick, tick, tick. Doggy. Angled TV. Really ugly how they angled that. There's a dog bed and a bone thing. An ashtray? I don't know what it's supposed to be. Books. Curtains open. 2 pillows. Trunk. Bottle. Another ashtray or a coaster. Rocking chair. Cabinet. Lamp. TV. Okay. Oh, goodness. Okay. Things. Lamp. 2 teacups. This looks like an ashtray. Plate. Lighter. That's a thing. Some things. Books. Bread. A thing that says bread but isn't bread. Pans. Ah, rug. Ah. Okay. Picture, stuff. Pictures. Bed, book on the bed, painting over here. 3 paintings in this, 2 rugs, chair, typewriter, painting. Some books. Towel on the outer ones. Towel on the 2 middle ones. Okay, outer, middle. This is open and there's like a pot in there, bucket, and a ladle, 2 tubs, 2 buckets, one upside down, one upside right side up. Laundry open. 2 things on the sink, 1 thing there, some things here, toilet paper. Okay, back to the beginning again. All right, we did all in the first half hour, so we should be okay. I don't think there's anything right there. There's mittens warming there, and boots. Hopefully they give me something easy. Were these cabinets always open? Object movement? Okay, cabinets are open. Like, give me a crazy looking painting or something, right? Like, something easy. I don't know about this. This one's gonna be really hard. I can't see much of anything here. They just better stick a strange man right here for me. Oh, it's just a mousetrap. Never mind. Looked like I saw something here, but I might just be hallucinating. The face by the lamp? Oh. Wait, this one? This here? I think so. I'm in maybe. That's what you mean. Oh, the other lamp. This one? This is the dog. That's what you mean. Frame by the lamp. Was this always lit up? Lights. Oh, goodness, we're already... Entry. Oh, that's not the entry, it's a yard. Dang it. So, yeah. Oh, wait, we already have wind, obviously. Wait. What? What is this? Oh, abyssal storm in the yard. Okay. Okay, but there's definitely something somewhere. Is there 2... Okay. Thought I lost there for a second. Okay. There are 2... So there's at least 1 anomaly still out here. Is Pillow always here? I'm gonna assume so. Except I might as well. I might have missed something from the first 30 minutes. Okay, it's probably not in the yard, whatever. whatever the problem is. I don't even know what this is down here exactly. Can't really see it very well. Oh, is this what that painting always was? It looks weird. The TV moved. The angle, it was always angled. It's just like that. Hmm. And this is just like this. I don't know what this is, but it looks like a big cockroach. But like a pink one. Like a flesh cockroach. Ugh. I'm very sad that I said that. That's okay. It's hard. I'm missing something. So at least one thing. Oh, was this wasn't always here. Extra object, I think. Yeah, okay. That was kind of hard to see. It blended in. Okay. But I think there's still one more now, because I think we were probably at 2 just then. Is cobweb always here? I didn't even look up in the corner before, so. Yeah, okay. Just checking. These tiles could switch on me and I wouldn't notice. This looks like it's slightly moved, but I don't think it is. I don't think they're playing that sneaky. Hmm. Yeah, yeah. What room? This one in particular? 'Cause this one, like, feels really uncomfortable, but I think it's mostly the TV being angled is very uncomfortable. And I think uh the dog bed in the middle also being okay. Fine. Alright, restart. I don't know what oh, I should have looked at it. Bro, I always do that. I always forget to see what we missed. Dang it. I will never know. Okay, we'll have to try right now. What looks different than it did at the end of last round? Nothing looks different. I don't see anything different. This is what it looked like. Game, what are you doing to me? Uh, hmm. Hmm. That's a very full laundry bin. Maybe just because I live by myself, but my laundry never gets that full. Hmm. I mean, nothing yet, but I don't know that we're expecting anything yet. It's only been 15 minutes. All of them felt mildly off the way they shaded them or something. Yeah. I think it's I mean, it's very realistic lighting, but I think the lamps and also I feel like I don't know, at least everywhere I've lived, you don't really have like the cabin walls, right? Like that are dark like that. It's pretty unusual. I lived in a house with like wood paneling, a couple houses with wood paneling, or well, yeah, when I was like really little. Um, but not cabins, but you know, wood like the 70s style wood paneling, right? Left over from that phase, fad, trend. And but it does feel kind of weird nowadays because everyone paints everything white all the time. Because everyone always thinks of resale value, resale value. If you paint everything white, the prospective owners or tenants will look at the place and be able to better imagine themselves in it than if you painted it something that was a little bit. Is this supposed to be like this? Because this was not, this might have been what we missed last time. Nope, it was right last time. It moved, I remember. Anyway, yeah, they care so much about the next person to live in the place that it's really bad for like apartments because they don't let you do anything. But I did paint a little in this apartment. Because like, as long as I fix it when I leave. Oh my god. No, please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Okay. Great. Thank God they fixed it. Okay. Whew. All right. We're good. We got two so far. That might maybe it's possible there's just two. Looking here a little better. Three up here, three cans, two. Oh, that's the pasta from Supermarket Simulator. I love it when you see reused assets. Anyway, that's the pasta. You don't have to turn around. I know, right? It was already bad enough and he made it worse. Okay, two cans here. Did I hear something? Someone in here? Okay. I don't know what some of this stuff is. Two, thing. Remember what this looks like. The rat trap isn't there. The mouse trap. Missing object. Right? Oh no, so it wasn't supposed to be there last time. Now we know. Now we know. That was the one. That was the one I wasn't getting this whole time. Was the mouse trap. We figured it out. Well, there were some other things that I was missing clearly too, but that was one of them. I don't know. This room feels like it has the most stuff in it, which is why I didn't want to focus on it a lot. But these other rooms, they could easily just move something. Was this jar always here? I think so. Bed's supposed to be empty, or did the right one always? It always had magazines. Yeah. And this pillow's always been in the middle of the bed too. Hmm. Hmm. Oh gosh, oops. That's incorrect. Forbidden snack? Maybe? Yeah. I know a forbidden snack when I see one. That's definitely a forbidden snack. They were heating up in the microwave. I didn't want to eat it though. Just look at it. It looked really pretty. And radioactive. But that's the nature of radioactive things in the media. Probably not in real life, but in media, in cartoons particularly. radioactive things look very pretty. Mm. Mm. Like this doesn't feel so bad like right now, but I'm probably missing something, of course. But like there's not really that much here compared to like the other levels. This is pretty empty. The other levels. I mean the only other one I know. Microwave uranium in the morning. Yep. Yep. Hmm. I feel like there's a I don't know. I always I like want to. Hmm. No, never mind. I don't remember it well enough. I was like, there's a joke I kind of want to make, but I don't remember. Oh no, two whole anomalies. Yikes! I don't see any. Oh, I know you. It says you are mine. Maybe. Okay. So there's still one anomaly though. And it's very sad that we got our two anomaly notice because now we're not going to get it in future. So in future, we won't know when we're getting close to losing. We'll just all of a sudden lose. Um, I don't think this was here. Yeah, I was right. Okay. Hooray. Okay. Hmm. We might be good now, or there might be one. God, that man was still very upsetting. Okay. I think it's the same man we saw in the spa, too. He's like everywhere. But in the spa, he was just chilling, you know? Like, still looked a little creepy, but he was just chilling. But here he was being creepy, and he looked at me creepy. Oh. Abyss in the entryway. Mm-hmm. Okay, we made it 2 o'clock. Feeling this is where things start going downhill. Don't see anything. Was this thing always down here? Evident darkness is always there. His name is Albert. Good old Albert Abyss. He just always chills in the entryway, just waiting on us to finish up work and walk us home, because he's a very kind gentleman. Oh, this is an extra object. Doesn't belong there, turns out. I learned that. You think, oh yeah, a mousetrap, that's perfectly reasonable. No, it is, but it doesn't belong there. Okay. Also got to keep an eye out on the windows. Yeah, that's why last time I thought it was supposed to be there. Like I saw it, but didn't report it because I was like, okay, let's remember that it's supposed to be there. Nope. Nope. Turns out, no. It feels like something that's better to put towards the end of the. I mean, they're probably pretty random, but towards the end of the night, since you've had like, because if you see it towards the beginning, you don't realize it's not supposed to be there. Very sneaky. I don't think anything here has changed. At least nothing small. My concern is if there's something big that I completely miss because I'm looking at the details. Oh. Is this object movement? Is it turned around weird or something? Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, I don't know, it was moved somehow. Okay. Hmm. These pants always look black like that on the inside? Probably. Just stands out to me right now, though. Okay. For some reason, just when it loads over to the bucket, it's weird for my eyes. I don't see anything. Something feels off in here. Is the wind blowing outside? Oh, E. Oh, right. Okay. I remember how to do this. E in the entryway. I was like, I heard a weird noise. Where's the weird noise coming from? Let me take a drink. Okay. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. Almost 3 o'clock. This is going better than the spa, I have to say. Someone is peeking. Where? Where? In the window? Which one? I don't see it. You mean this here? This is just the side of the logs in the log cabin. If that's what you mean. Yeah, yeah, this is just the logs. Something else in here though. No. Heard a noise that sounds like writing in the book of Phasmophobia. What does that mean? I'm hallucinating? Oh. Extra object. Yeah, yeah, it is good level design. There's a lot of distractions that they put in here to try and be sneaky. Some things that are kind of obvious, like the TV being off, like always makes you feel like there's something wrong in this room. So like you're not going to flip through and be like, "Oh wait, something's off." Because you always feel like that. It's pretty smartly done. And the paintings are all like a little on the weird side. Is the light in here more than it used to be? No. Okay. This feels brighter or redder or something. Oh, wait. Wait, I'm hearing another noise. Hearing a noise. Where's the noise? Where's the noise? That's from a few days ago. Got Revenant as it goes twice in a row. I feel like it happened. I know it was Revenant, but something like that happened to me before too. Like really? Come on. But I just feel like they've moved, like they've scooted over. I don't think so. Um, Yeah, I don't know. I'm a little salty with Phasmo because the ghost behaviors aren't ghost behaving. Like, they don't do the things that they're supposed to do. Sounds different out there, but I don't know. This move? Probably not. I just thought it was a little bit over more. Oh man. I don't see anything. This is a concern. Okay, so it's always on the doily. PC problems in there. Fun game, yeah. I mean, I play solo, so don't have quite all the same problems that I could potentially have, but I've never played it on console. But it's new for console, right? Or was that a new update? The because I thought it was supposed to release in full last month, but it just released like it's still early access. It just released for console. Mm. Oh, object manipulation used to be red. Fresh on console, but same updates as PC. Yeah, yeah. I thought because when I looked it up earlier in October, it said that because it's been early access this whole 4 years. And I thought it said it was going to actually fully release its 1.0, but then it didn't. So I was a little disappointed. I mean, it got updates, but what? Oh, it wasn't object manipulation. What was it? Replacement. Oh, I thought we just changed the color, and there were two other object manipulations. Okay, fine. I missed two other things too. So object manipulation in yard. I don't know how I'm gonna find that. This is so hard. I don't know what's here. Like I can't tell what anything is. It's just too dark. And I know a lot of people turn the brightness up in these games, but I think that's like cheating. I'm not gonna do that. I mean, it's not cheating, but it's not it's not playing the game, so I'm not gonna do that. You know, the game is designed a particular way, and I want to play it the particular way. Oh, I see. I see. It's a completely different shape too. My bad. My bad. There was an object manipulation in the living room. What was manipulated here? Oh, this might have been the third thing though. Right? Like whatever the third thing is what tips it over the edge. So I'm never going to see the third thing. But it's cheap. What's cheap? The bottle thing? Oh man, it's only 12:14. There's not going to be anything yet. Heard a weird noise though. Is there anything around that's weird? No. Oh, raising the brightness. Got it. Right, right. I was like, what was I talking about? Yeah. Like, it is dark and raising the brightness does help, but that's like they intended you to not be able to see. That is intentional. Like other like horror games, like I usually will turn up the brightness a little bit because especially on mobile, it's very dark. And I usually watch most streams and videos or anything I watch, I'm usually on my phone. Um, and so like I understand the plight of the mobile user completely. So I usually like last night, I think both Chilla's games, I turned up the brightness a little bit. Because you know, as long as it's not too bright on PC, it is nice to give a little help to mobile. But I'm not finding it's still early though. Um, Oh. Object manipulation. Maybe this is what we saw we didn't see last time. What? That was 100% smaller. Movement? It didn't look like that. I swear it didn't. This definitely looks different. Replacement. Small bone with big bone? Ah. Okay, a lot of things that I think is manipulation is just replacement. That's the same thing that happened with the bottle last time in the bathroom. I thought it was manipulation. I thought we just changed color, but that wasn't the case. And I guess I can kind of see how, like, that the bigger bone is different color and the ends are different shape. Like, I get it. I get it. I feel like I'm missing something already. But it does mean it's kind of sad here for games like this, because like mobile is like a lot harder to see things. Because it usually just is darker on mobile. Heard a noise. Something occurred somewhere. Something. There's something here. Lights? Was it always blinking like that? Okay, no, okay. Oh. That was actually pretty subtle. Not gonna lie. I might have missed it if I didn't hear the noise. I feel like I also heard another noise, but... Let's see. Was this cabinet door always open? It was not. I'm so smart. This game can either make you feel really smart or really dumb. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. These were open, but these were... I knew it. Okay. Doing good. We're doing good. I think I'm still missing something, though. No, I'm not, or they would have given me the warning. Thanks to the sound redeem. I was very confused there for a minute. I was like, what does that noise mean in the game? Good one. Good one. Okay. So do they give you the warning at 2? Or because 3 just ends the game. But does it do you have one chance of getting 3 for free? Or like it's gotta come at 2, but so this must have changed immediately after I reported the other thing. I think it's a really easy one to catch, so I wouldn't be surprised if I didn't play before. Yeah, I think it's only at 2, and I think just once you get 3, you lose. Period. I feel like it just changed very recently, and because it's easy to catch. If it were something kind of smaller, I'd be like, wow, how did I catch it so quickly? But this one's an easy one, so. I was like, yeah, there's a noise here somewhere. That's what it is. You can look it on the internet. No, it's fine. I'm pretty sure it's 2. I'm pretty sure it's 2. Pretty sure they give you the warning because it explicitly says from the beginning that you're out when you get to 3. So, and they even show you what 3 they were at the end. So, it's definitely 3 tips it over the edge, and 2 gets you a warning the first time you get to 2. We haven't gotten our warning yet, which is good. But so if we're missing something, it's recent. It's not something that's been like that for a long time. Hmm. Hmm. The yard is just so difficult. Oh, this is a picture of the dog too. I didn't realize that. Cute. It's like the dog's room. Because you don't really see the dog anywhere else. Wait, I was looking at the paintings. I didn't look at anything else. Okay. Hmm. I feel like I'm missing something. What could I be missing? Hmm. What's going to come first? 2 o'clock or 2 anomaly warning? That's the question. Definitely missing something. Did this change color? Felt like it was a darker brown. Okay, well 2 o'clock came first. Nope, I guess it was always that color. Oh, this is extra object, extra object. Okay. So at least we don't have 2 anomalies. That's the only anomaly we currently have, which is good. We're doing good. Or they're gonna start coming faster. Was that a noise in game or real life? That's the question. Hmm. Hmm. So I was worried there for a second. There could be something wrong with the clock, like a replacement or something, right? Where they replaced it with the same clock, just of a different color. But that's not the case, or else we would have gotten our warning. So, oh, light. We're doing good. We're doing good. We got this. We got this. We got this. Good so far, at least. Lots of noise outside in real life. I see. I don't think they swapped those out with different books. I feel like I heard a noise. It was like a squeak, which is why I went to look for the mousetrap. But no, not the case. Hmm. What? Always with protection? What the? What the? Hurry, 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 please, no! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. The hammer. Meet the passenger. Law of the hammer was the achievement. Okay, God, that guy was. Thought I was dead. Thought I was dead. But I wasn't. Okay. Probably won't get a scary one like him again this round, maybe, hopefully. I say that now only to jinx myself by like 4 a.m. or something, right? I'm feeling like I have a lot of energy. I'm feeling very energized. I'm like focused. I'm locked in, sort of, not really. But like I keep bouncing my leg. Oh, door, door, door anomaly. Okay. Okay. It's fine. Is there an intruder anywhere else? Is that was just the door anomaly? The door monster? Just a door monster? Okay, okay, okay. Good so far. We're good so far. Yeah, yeah, we got this. The spa was just hard. This one's definitely easier than the spa. I don't know why the spa was so hard. But I say that, but I might still not be able to beat this. I might like get to like 3 a.m. every single time I play and never actually beat it. We might be here all night. Or until the end of stream, playing this one cabin level. Two boots, two mittens, two pictures, two pillows, two cups. 2, 2, 3, 3, 2. 2, 2, 2, 2. Okay. 2. Lots of twos around. Oh my god. What are you? Intruder? Are you an intruder? Okay, yeah. Yeah, he was an intruder. Peeping up through the toilet like that is terrifying. Well, it's not actually. It's just a little uncanny. I was exaggerating. My bad. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. 3 a.m. though. And we still haven't gotten our warning. Nothing in the snow. Okay. I don't want to jinx it though. Don't want to jinx it. But looking pretty good so far. Heard a noise. I think an anomaly has occurred. Where? 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 Don't see anything. Something outside. Yeah, I heard a noise outside, but I don't know. But often when you hear the noise, like, it's not in the room you heard it. In the trees? This? Oh. Oh, is that a dead body? Good call. Good call. Thank you. Did it? Oh, God. Rift in the entryway. I guess that's a rift? I don't really know what you call it. Okay. Yeah, okay, okay, okay. They're coming faster. They're coming faster. But the dead body might have been there for a while. I mean, if it was there when I heard the noise, it actually wasn't there for that long, so they are coming a lot faster. Maybe we just got two kind of quick back to back. Because we haven't gotten our warning yet. So we're doing pretty good. But they will start speeding up. Yeah, yeah, we're doing good. We're doing good. Is this different? Or is it flat like that one? Object manipulation? Or is this one different? Like it feels different. I don't remember them being two different types of lamps. I tried, okay, manipulation? No, okay, just like that, I guess. I can't think of what else it would be. We haven't found an anomaly in a while though, so kind of nervous. Where'd the kitchen go? Sneaky! They thought by taking out a whole room I wouldn't even notice. I know the kitchen, any of the other rooms, besides outside, I might have forgotten about. You had taken away the living room, or maybe even the bedroom. I might have missed it. Entryway, definitely. But I'm not gonna miss my kitchen. This is the room with the most stuff. Okay, we still haven't gotten our warning. But, like, things could go downhill really fast once you get the warning, so. And I don't think we've gotten the warning, but I might just be misremembering. These rounds get long. I don't think we have. So we're doing good. We're doing good. I think. I don't see anything. Mm. For some reason, the sound of the clock is like the most jump scare thing. Oh no! Oh no, we have our warning! We have our warning! Oh no! Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Missing two things. Two things. What two things are we missing? I don't see anything. I don't see anything. I don't see anything. I don't see anything. Everything's normal everywhere. What do you mean? Are these bigger than they used to be? That wouldn't be right. That doesn't make sense. A tree is gone outside? Where? In the back? Is this supposed to be bigger? I don't think so. Left of the little one? Over here? There's supposed to be a tree? I don't think so. There's a path here. Or to the right. Oh, okay. That's fine. We'll look over it next time. Yeah, we're doing okay. We're doing good. Missing object, you were right. You were right. Missing object in yard. That must be what it was. Image anomaly in bedroom. Missing object in bedroom. Interesting. Image anomaly. How did I not notice that? Anyway, yeah, welcome for women. It's going okay. Was it back here? Was it this one? Because this one was here. It was here. Okay, and then there was an image anomaly back here. I don't know what it is. There's 3 images. Four. Unless there was something, it wouldn't be that one. These look normal. And then there was something in the living room. What was there in the living room, did they say? A object manipulation? Or missing object from the living room. Well, that was probably the 3rd one that I don't know what it was. This is fine. It's fine. Let's spend some time looking. It's so early in the night, so we're probably don't have any anomalies right now. I feel like I know the rooms really well. I feel like I don't know the outside. It's so hard to see. Okay, but we do have the little tree. And then 1, 2, 3 of these trees. A little tree up here. A, like, bigger looking plow thing. And a smaller plow shovel. Some boards. Some things. I don't know what these things are, but okay. Oh, wow, already. Starting bright and early in here. Outside stuff is what's going to get me every time. It's just nothing, none of it is distinct. Like in here, like you have red buckets, green buckets, called this towel, that, you know, like everything's very distinct. Red bottle, blue bottle, black bottle, right? But outside, you know, you have 2 of these, this thing, these 3 colors here, like this. I don't know, they could turn the tree around and I wouldn't notice. Like, everything looks the same. And it's all very dark. Hmm. Okay, hold on. Trying to. I'm not very comfortable today. They're very treeist, I suppose. Or they aren't, because like they're still doing stuff with the trees. You know, I'm being treeist, perhaps. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's very yeah, sorry. I thought I said they're very tree. That's very treeist, yes. Yes, I know. I am being very treeist. They all just look the same. But it's not even just the trees, you know? It's the trees, the wood cabin. It all just looks very similar. Oh god, him again. No, 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 no. Okay. I hate him. Very disturbing. I don't like the way he looks at you like that. I don't like it. Okay. We got a couple already. It's already 12:42, so we're doing good. Got them taken care of. I'm just kind of tired of clicking. Like clicking through. Maybe I'll use my arrow keys instead of the mouse, just to mix it up a little. Hmm. I wonder how many different anomalies there are possible. Probably a lot if you consider how like easy it would be to like make something be an option for disappearing. Right? Or you could have like a bank of things to replace with certain sized objects. And each image could be replaced as well. So like I mean obviously there's a lot of things you could do, but like how easy is it? How feasible is it to like, you know, code all those potential options? But honestly, a lot of think it is pretty straightforward. You know, this actually isn't that I don't want to say it's not that difficult of a game to make, but um it's like seems relatively feasible. Right? You just have like you build your sets, and then you say, you know, at random time intervals, you know, between, you know, certain times, and then you're like, okay, and then you create a random anomaly from this list of potential anomalies, right? Like that's pretty simple, really, to layer the anomalies being layered on top. Oh yeah, that's true. I don't know if that would be wise though. Like when you add the anomalies, a little bit. I mean, I've done like the first Unity course, and I'm halfway through the programming one, and then halfway through the art one as well. But you wouldn't want to layer them all on top because that'd be too much. I feel like that'd be, mm, and maybe that'd be fine. I don't know. Random for what gets added. Yeah, I mean, you'd add it on. You could add it on top, but I don't know if you like want to layer it on, like everything be on top at any given time, just like invisible. I don't know. That feels like it would be a lot. But yeah. Um, I learned some coding basics back in high school. Um, I mean, most things you can get away with just if-then statements for like pretty much anything you want. It just would not be optimized. But with game jam at some point they're fun as hell. Yeah. I kind of just need to finish. I don't know enough. Like I like know almost enough coding and then almost enough art, but like like I'm like almost there to be able to put it all together. But what do you I don't see anything. I haven't seen anything. What am I missing? A clock? This clock? I don't think this entire if-then statements. Oh yeah. Undertale is notoriously not optimal. Kind of gives it want to make. I think I'd probably start with like cheap indie horror first, to be honest, because like it feels like something that's feasible, right? Like, because the expectations for the quality are low to begin with, so like that seems reasonable. I'd also kind of like to do a visual novel, but that I would need to do better in like art, 2D art on my own anyway, and I'm not that on level 2D art. But 3D is a little bit 3D assets are easier. I'm not seeing anything. Uh hmm. What did I even miss? But 3D assets are easier, I feel like. So fixed who object movement. What was moved? I didn't see I didn't notice. What was I feel crazy. Okay. Maybe switch to mouse. Striped how moved and the clock was wrong. Really? Are you sure the clock was wrong? Like, as in not the right the clock in the living room? It looked the same. You mean the time was off? Because the time's been off before. Maybe that was something that was wrong previously. Oh. Because I saw it off before and I was like, nah, I'm not gonna. Because I was like, oh, maybe it's not supposed to be right. Maybe, because I remember when first round, I noticed it said 12:15. I was like, oh, wow, it works. But then I saw that the clock was off later and I was like, oh, maybe because it also said 12:15 still. And I was like, oh, it must just always say 12:15. That was probably like a really like weird coincidence. But visual novels are cool. You're making one now. 3D assets that you modify and change them in more ways. 2D kind of stuff with what you draw. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Time being off is an anomaly. Yeah. See, I think it was just a coincidence that when I did see the time off at some point in the past, because I think there was an object manipulation in here that we didn't get before in some round. And I think seeing the time off, because this was what it looked like about this was what it looked like when I saw it and I was like, oh, that's not the right time. And I was like, oh, but that is what the clock looked like the first time I took specific notice of it. And I was like, maybe that's what it was all along. I think it was just really bad luck, actually, for the clock thing that I happened to notice the wrong time being the same time that I had remembered from previous. Wow. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, yeah, I guess you could make visual novel using scenes using making scenes using 3D assets. But so this towel had moved. I didn't see that at all. But I guess I kind of the towels I like took note of where the towels are supposed to be. But then I didn't wasn't really paying as much attention to them because weren't moving in the previous round, so I kind of got bored of them, I guess. But yeah, I guess I could make scenes using 3D assets, like, and just go with that. Um, which in some ways makes it easier. But especially initially, like I'm not really looking to make like good games, right? Like I'm not, you know, an actual developer, so I don't really have high expectations for myself, especially when you're just learning and everything. So, but especially for something like a visual novel, like because I'm a writer, so I'd be more into solid writing and showing off that skill as like a proof of concept sort of my writing ability, I guess, rather than my artistic ability. Because like if at some point like it were not just me solo developing it. What is that? What is it? What is it? Oh, it's in here. Oh, this. Strange broadcast. Okay. Um, if it weren't just me like solo developing something, and if I was working with like an artist or something, like that would be fine. But I would not want to like obviously you have a lot of like ideas, when you're and like there are a couple games that actually have like really fully mapped out and like have a lot a lot of stuff for on the game design um game game design and writing stages of the game. Um and like that's the sort of stuff that I wouldn't want to give up if I were working as part of a team, right? Like that's what I would want to do is game design and like game writing story sort of stuff. Um but like the art and potentially level design as well if it's that sort of game. Because I'm less familiar with like the um solo dev is tough. Maybe I'll pitch and help an artist help you out. Yeah, yeah. That's why I kind of want to create like proof of concept for like my writing abilities and design abilities. First doing solo dev stuff and they'll be like, wow, the art's not great, but wow, her writing's really good, right? And like kind of what is that? Uh object manipulation? Or is that like I can't tell if it's something written on it or if it's like an extra like doily added. It doesn't look like a doily. No, extra object, I suppose. Use twine? No, or I think I've heard of it, but haven't used it. But but yeah, so I want to do some solo games first. But there are some games that like I want to do that I know are too ambitious, or like I could do solo, but I would need much more experience, and I would need like probably a couple years. And at this point, like when you're just starting, like working on a game for a couple years without the experience is going to be kind of pointless because like in a couple years my experience will be so much better that I would have to redo everything that I did from the start anyway, right? um like my year 3 skills will mean I need to go back and redo everything from year 1, right? So it kind of might as well practice on other things first rather than jumping into a long term game. But there are a couple that like I would be kind of like bigger games, and that like that like I'm really into and I love the stories and stuff and it's really cool, but I would need to um oh, this is okay. That's what was on the table. It just looked different when it was in the other room. Got it. So it's the doily. type of thing. Okay. Oh, extra object. But hmm, yeah, but like the bigger games, then I know that if I did solo them, they would take a few years, but at least. But if I was working with someone else, they might be a lot faster. This rug looks different, but I don't think it is. But I'm gonna try anyway. I'll just like, was it green before? It feels like it was green. Writing focused code base, HTML, CSS, but there are a lot of helper functions. Simplify it. Using it as proof of concept for writing, just to establish a flow. What is that noise? Someone on a window somewhere? Oh. Object replacement. Was that it? Was the knocking unrelated to anyone knocking? You see, I don't know. Again, if I were like part of a team, it wouldn't be the coding. Oh, intruder. Like it wouldn't be the coding or the art that I would work on. Which feels really cheap because it's kind of like, oh, I want to come in and be the ideas guy. But like, I'm a writer in general, right? So like, that's what I want to do. It's like the writing and stuff. But yeah, so a lot of stuff to help the coding. Yeah, coding though I feel a little bit more comfortable with. But again, and also with a lot of these games, though, I know my issue would be like when it comes to coding, I feel it wouldn't be optimized, right? Like because I feel there are a lot of things that you can do that I wouldn't know about. Like I feel like that's one of the hardest things is knowing that you can do a particular thing. And I wouldn't, and like if I knew I could do it, then obviously you can just look up how. Like with Unity has fantastic notation and like in the stuff when you look it up online, it tells you all sorts of stuff. Triptych coding too, yeah. And it's like because I can do it one way, like yeah, just with the if then statements Undertale style, but it's not optimized at all, and it feels that's manipulation movement. It moved. Okay. But yeah, at some point I feel like I want to finish like the Unity coding course and then kind of just browse the online documentation for what you can do. And a lot of the stuff I won't understand, but some of it I will, and at least it'll arm me with a little bit more, like a few more things that I know you can do. That's also kind of the issue, I guess, to practice. Looks different, but it's probably fine. At this point in learning as well is like making a lot of quicker things because when I learn a new coding thing, I'm like, oh, that gives me an idea of like how I could implement it in a game. But it's not, like it's never the game I want to create and then saying, oh, now I know how to make that game I wanted to make, right? Oh my god. Intruder. At least she didn't turn and look at me when I reported her. Why do they all look like that? Why are they all like creep? Excuse me? What do you mean report failed? Okay. I didn't know they can fail. What? But anyway, so it's always like, oh, I want to make this game, but then when I learn new things, like they're not always useful, right, for the game that I want to create. Or there's the danger of me being like, oh, maybe I should do this other. Are the mittens closer? like they're closer together to each other. That's probably not the case, but just had to check. But like, I have um the idea in my head, and then I'm like, oh, the coding, like thing. I'm like, oh, maybe I should change the idea to be able to incorporate this new thing. But then like that's not good writing, right? Like, because I already had a good story. Why am I changing my story just to implement a new idea, right? Like, apparently art writing, so you're sticking to simple stuff code wise. You need tutorials too, actually super useful as a writer to get somewhat familiar with that stuff. Yeah, she's watching her too. Yeah, I mean, I guess. I mean, I could just left her, but maybe she needs to find a different TV. Not in this house. Not here. Not right now. Come back tomorrow when I'm not on observation duty. Set the title in the video. Um, yeah, I feel like I don't know. I feel like I'm equally inclined or disinclined to art and coding, to be honest. Like writing and overall game design. And one thing I wish I could learn more about is level design. Like in terms of uh like the not story beats, but whatever you call it for like actual level design, like for map design and encounters and scaling and all that sort of stuff. Environmental storytelling, not really. That's fine. That's fine. I mean like where to put enemies, how far away, like yeah, you get it, that sort of stuff. Um and like that's really hard to find. Like I've tried to look it up, and it's one of those things where you try to learn something on the internet, but people talk about it in such general terms that they'll be like, here's a fun level design fact. The earlier enemies in the stage should be lower level than the ones at the end. And it's like, yeah, can you give me actual statistics for what the ramp up should be in terms of difficulty? Like what's the percentage for the intro ones for the later ones, and like how often should you include, like, oh no, we're missing some. But they're all like really basic stuff when you actually look it up, and it's kind of frustrating. Um, Something looks different over here, but I don't think so. We've got to lock in. We're struggling here. Um, Everything looks the same. Oh wait, we're missing the tree. We're missing the tree. Yes, I remember it from last time. So it can guide flow natural versus steep jumps. Yeah, yeah. It seems like learning level design is very trial and error. Yeah, though I know it shouldn't have to be, right? There are experts who like, oh no, not Abyss. Rift in the entryway. Oh, please report faster. Um, but like people out there, game designers do know. They have more information about level design. Um, they just aren't sharing. Because I guess the people who know this stuff are not the people who like they're interested in working. They're not the people who happen to be interested in teaching. Because like sometimes it's different, like with art. Honestly, I'm struggling to find good art tutorials as well. Like I just want to be able to draw, like learn how to draw good art. Like what if I just want to make like an art of like my VTuber model, right? Like I it's hard to find just I don't know, good not good tutorials, but like tutorials that are what I want, right? Um and I feel like anytime I'm like, "Oh, wow, this teaches me how to draw exactly what I want." And they're like, "Yeah, it's a step-by-step guide." And it's a 10-minute speed paint, right? And I'm like, "That's not what I'm looking for." I wanted to figure out how to do it, and it's really hard to tell when you're not talking. There's just music, and it's going at times 10 speed, right? It doesn't help. So Half-Life games have commentary notes that are really technical with level design stuff. Oh yeah, that's yeah. I've felt a lot of talk about Half-Life recently, but I think I heard another anomaly spawn. Where? Where's it at? 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 I don't see anything. I know there's one here though. Oh, this is it. This must have been the image anomaly we had before. That's different. But yeah, but I wish there were just like I said, sometimes I feel like that's the same case with art as well. Is the art that I want to do, those artists aren't into teaching. Like they're into working on the art, which is fine, right? That's like completely fair and valid. But it's just sometimes, frustrating when you want to learn. It's like I want to learn how to do your style. I want to learn how to do exactly what you do. But obviously they don't want to teach people their style, but like, I don't know. I just but anyway, but the level design feels particularly like that game wise. Like plenty of people will talk about coding or even asset creation for games, especially in like the 3D space. Oh, this is flickering. It's not supposed to. Um, but level design, it's hard to find. Like I literally took a little online course for level design, and it was not helpful. It was only the basic comments and stuff. And it's like, really, it's one thing if it's just like a blog post, but when it's an actual little course on like I think it was like Coursera or like edX or something like that, like an actual like online course site, like even more legit than Skillshare. And I mean not like actual proper like university course, but still. Um, and it was just so basic. Oh, the mittens are gone. Um, is that dog? Yeah. Image anomaly. This game's trying so hard to trip me up. What is? Was that always there? Probably. Whatever this is. This box? I think so. I doubt it would be new. Um, okay. Coming at us fast. But anyway, yeah, level design. But luckily, at least for like a lot of I feel like horror games, you kind of just know the pattern from playing them, so it's not too bad. You can like play it, you have a feel for it naturally rather than thinking too much about it. And the same thing for like visual novels, don't because that's like very writing, right? And again, I know how to write. I know how to plot like a story and stuff. So it's 4 o'clock. We're getting close. We're getting close. But so those I know I can do. And like I don't have to worry about the stuff that I don't know, right? Like level design. Okay, I heard another anomaly spawn. Where is it? Where is it? But time's right at least. Hmm. But yeah, I feel like there should be something out here that I'm missing, and I don't know what it is because I don't know. Can't tell much of anything out there. I feel like I'm moving too slow, but I'm not seeing anything. There were a lot that came really fast there, and so now I'm very concerned. Oh, I heard another noise. It's the noise of the Phasmophobia book. Heard it. But I know the noises have nothing to do with what the actual anomalies are, so it's fine. But oh no. I think the last time it was the envelope sliding in. The last time I heard that noise. Um. Hmm. Yeah, but and I really like cheap indie horror games anyway, so it'll feel really good to like make games that like I actually enjoy and am proud of. Oh, easy, forbidden snack. Solo dev, it's like technically you can take years upon years doing everything, but there's a reason all stuff is yeah, exactly like um it's I mean, but there are some solo things that like have been very successful, and it really just comes down to knowing enough to make it be passable, right? Because like I don't know, I forget, it was Lethal Company solo dev, but of course we know Stardew Valley was, but you know, it's like honestly though not that complicated. Like, you know, obviously Stardew Valley is not complicated enough to the point where it couldn't be solo dev, because it was. So it all comes down to like recognizing what you can do. And I feel like the games I want, oh god, what is happening? What are they doing? Why are they doing that? Movement? What? Is that what's happened? Oh, okay. Um, and I feel like the games I have are games that could be done solo. I'm just concerned mostly about, and I could probably try and figure out what I would ultimately be concerned about. One, art. I don't know that I can do the art as well as I would like. And two, optimization, as I feel they would be severely non-optimal in their coding. But as long as they run well enough, it's fine. I just feel like, you know, I get like the actual people who do know. Has that spider always been there? Your spider? No. Assuming not. I think the oh, E in the yard. Learning, lean into your strengths and put a bow in your weaknesses. Yeah, yeah. Like I know there are things that I can do. In terms of like scale for solo dev. Um the and but I have ways to expand upon them if they worked, right? So and they would not be my start games. The ones that like I'm really passionate about. Um So if I got these other games and then could work with someone else to make them, then like that'd be really great, you know. And then I'd probably do whoa. What? Hallway. Jen, are we missing a room? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, we have them all. What was that? What is that noise? Why is the music? Why? What is happening? We're in the last hour. Does it just get like this? Does it just get like this at 5 o'clock? That's what happens? I don't know. I guess this is just what happens. I guess. Is there a way to be like, there's creepy music? And why did it do that in the kitchen? There has to be something different here. The camera glitched. It glitched. Something which... oh man, I was like missing object, but right, I have to click on it. It's not doing it again. I don't know what happened. What? Was there something in here? Oh no. Oh, we were so close that time. We were so close. I didn't know what it was. Image anomaly in entryway. Missing object in bathroom. Object movement in kitchen. What moved in the kitchen? I knew something happened because the camera glitched. Restart. We were so close. We were so close. We were in the last hour. Okay. I think what threw me off a little bit was the music changing and the camera glitch happening, which I assume was the object movement, happening at the same time. And 5 o'clock hitting, right? All of a sudden things happened real fast. And I got a little overwhelmed. Well, not overwhelmed, but I was confused because I thought they might be related. And I don't think they were. Um what moved here? Movement. The bench move? No, I don't remember what it looked like. I guess I won't know unless I watch the VOD. Okay. See, like now I know where everything is supposed to be. I just need to remember to. I just need to be able to notice it. Besides this, I have no idea what's going on in this yard. Oh, already. Manipulation, right? It'd be cool if they accepted manipulation and movement for that. But yeah, anyway. Yeah, so like the games I want to do, I know I can do them scale-wise. They might take a little while, but like they're feasible within at least like a year if I like actually properly put in effort. Maybe two, depending on how good I am at the art. And again, the art is my what I feel is the weakness in my plan. Because coding, I feel like I could look stuff up if I'm like, oh, I want to be able to do this, and I think it won't be optimal, but it'll function, right? But in the meantime, I will just do games that are more within my means. Like I said, indie horror, because indie horror doesn't have to be good. It doesn't have to be good. So once I learn a little bit, like I might finish up the Unity courses and then uh there was another C# course I was doing, and so I might finish that one as well, and then uh try to make at least one small test indie horror, and then try to make do a game jam, maybe. I don't know. Oh, like mm. I feel like though for making little indie horror games, because I don't feel like I have really great ideas for that. Um, and if I have an idea, nor would I really feel passionate enough about it to like if I, dredged up an idea from the depths of my mind, nor would I feel passionate enough about it to search up all the like documentation for how to um do the things I want to do in it. Right? Like my other games that I'm more passionate about, I would, be willing to look that up. But for a little practice game, not so much, to be honest. So I might base them around what I know how to do and be, and let that lead me, right? Like I was saying, the inspiration of learning how to do a thing and be like, oh, wow, this is a thing you can do. Ooh, let me make a game around that. So, um, like I already have a couple little games, because like when you're doing the little courses and stuff, right? They're like, oh yeah, like here you learned how to do this thing, and then I'm like, what game could I do that's similar to this little game they had me design, but that tells a little story? Like, I wanted to make a game that was, oh, you are a little candle, or yeah, I think it was a candle. I don't know. You're a little candle, and you're running around out in the dark, trying to collect wood. Or like you might, and there are different versions, right? Like where you start out as a little like match, and then you're like a little candle, and then you're like a candelabra, and then you're like a torch, and then you're like a campfire, right? But you run around out trying to collect wood to level up, but there's raindrops plopping from the sky that you have to try and avoid. Um, and that will set you back, right? And put out some of your fire. I forget. I had more details to the game, but it was something along those lines. Um, oh, and you could find, and there was lore, like completely unnecessary lore. I forget what, but you could find like stuff around. Tiny project, yeah. Jumping off from tutorials, yeah, yeah. I don't know what it was like newspapers that you could use, but like that you could also use to burn, but you and I definitely heard that anomaly a few seconds ago, by the way. I just don't know where it is. Um, and like the newspaper has like things written on it, and there's like a graveyard that has tombstones with things written on it, and like this must be the anomaly I heard. Um, so yeah, I think I don't know. I have to like look up. Of course I wrote it out, but it's been a while since I haven't actually gotten to do much because I've been so focused on streaming past few months, but and now writing in November. So like I kind of got a lot of other stuff to focus because I first because like I moved over the summer in like July and August, and then so that took a lot of my time. And then end of August I started streaming again because I hadn't been streaming since like January because like I don't know, beginning of the year I had a lot going on. It was kind of rough. Uh and and then August and September and beginning of October, I was trying to stream all the Life is Strange games. So that was like a lot of streaming. And then Halloween at the end of October for someone who streams a lot of horror, that's obviously you gotta stream a ton. Oh, this key has not always been here, I do not think. Okay. It's like I was like, don't tell me it's been there the whole time and I've never noticed. Oh, good, good. But um uh but yeah, and then here doing a lot of writing now in November for not NaNoWriMo. And so kind of busy, haven't really had a chance to focus on the game dev stuff. Um but and I don't know, I think coming up here on Thanksgiving time in December, I think I might I want to try to because I've been streaming so much and like focused on work and stuff. I haven't really been like going out anywhere, which I kind of wanted to do now that like after I moved to this apartment. Um post my writing online. Oh no. I would plan to traditional publish. Which is interesting because my current not NaNoWriMo project is my VTuber lore, or in conjunction with my VTuber lore, right? I still want to do a proper like lore video, but because I already have that scripted and written out and everything like that and like image blocked, I just have to have enough money to commission the art. This has not been like that. Frosted glass, yeah, okay. Um, but um, but like still writing a more detailed version of events in my VTuber lore, I guess, kind of. Um, or oh, definitely heard noise. What is that noise? What is that noise? Um, clock is wrong. Object manipulation. right? I think that's what we decided it was. Yeah, okay. We're getting this, we're getting this. I'm getting better at this. Okay. Okay. Maybe we'll beat this one level tonight. Maybe. But yeah, so it'd be really interesting to like, I feel like you would need to, like, when you query an agent, like, it'd be interesting to be like, what if I just don't say it's VTuber lore, right? What if I just query as a novel, right? As like a fantasy novel? That'd be interesting. Definitely. But, actually, I'm kind of concerned now I'm thinking about it. I was like, the novel, actually, they might, especially because it has a female protagonist, uh, and I'm a female writer, they would probably have a strong tendency to put it in young adult, which would be an issue for me because I do not have a young adult audience. I have like 0 to maybe 2% um under 18 audience. So like roughly 40 some percent is 18 to 24, and another 40 some percent is 25 to, what is it, 34? I forget where the marks usually are. But again, across platforms. So I probably would not want a young adult book. Um but I have a hugely male audience. So that would work for fantasy, however, adult fantasy. So even with the female protagonist, maybe the guys can just suck it up and deal with. But yeah, it'd be interesting. But I think it'd be really interesting just to query it. But I feel like you'd have to tell them that like, hey, this is VTuber, because they'd look up the name, right? Like they potentially search for things and be like, wait, this is already another character. And I'd have to be like, oh yeah, that's like, are they mating? They look like they're mating. Just saying. But like, so I'd have to say it. And I don't know, like, everyone's like, oh, if you tag something VTuber, like Twitch has it out against VTubers, and if you put a VTuber tag on YouTube or on TikTok, it actually hurts, and like whatever. There used to be a pillow here. Was there not a pillow here? I swear there were 2 pillows, 2 over here and 1 here and 1 here. Yes, okay. Okay. I deserve to win this. I feel like I'm doing really good. But I don't know what happens if you query an agent, publishing agent, and say, hey, here's VTuber lore. Like, I don't know, maybe people have traditionally published VTuber novels. I don't know. I feel like if they did, though, they'd be like Japanese light novels, right? Like, I feel like that flies in Japan, definitely. Well, I don't know, because a lot of the East Asian VTubers actually are idol VTubers, largely. I don't know, do they write novels about idols? I mean, not real people, though. Like, not real idols. But, like, not IRL ones, but, like, VTubers, they could. But they're following a kind of very traditional idol model, so I don't know if they do. Be interesting. But regardless, I'm not in that market anyway, so, um, I know people do like comics and manga, but they don't do traditionally published, I don't think. So, and I know there's probably self-published VTuber lore novels, books, something. Guarantee it. but I don't want to self-publish because I don't know. I like traditionally publishing. I mean, what a publisher does like is, and I feel like there are potentially like they just have so much more. He got upset that I caught him, that he ran away. Tisk tisk. Um, but yeah, something looks different here. But I feel like people say that all the time in this game. I say that all the time in this game about rooms where there's nothing different. Is that a spider? Is that the spider there or not? It's so hard to tell. No, clearly not, due to the fact it's not an option. Okay. Um. Okay. But yeah. Hmm. Oh, hey, Pengzin. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, we're on observation duty. Um. But yeah, I don't know how publishers would feel about like someone showing up and being like, "Hey, this is a VTuber book." Like, would they be like, "I don't understand what a VTuber is. This is weird," or would they be like, "Ooh, wow, you already have built-in social media." Um, and it depends on what my follower count is entirely, because they do ask that now, or well, they expect you to put that in your query when you query an agent, your socials and your follower counts. So if it's high enough, they'll be like, oh, well, even though she's a VTuber, that actually works in her favor for marketing. Um, but I see you flickering there, Lamp. You can't fool me even when you're just slightly flickering. I see you. Um, I'm sure there's other things I'm not seeing, however. But also maybe not. Maybe I'm seeing everything. Or there's nothing to see. Or something. Um, but yeah, so I don't know. And I don't know, maybe there are traditionally published VTuber novels in the works. Entirely possible. Um, I don't know if any uh like I mean, yeah, until the novel's published, agents don't always advertise who they rep. I know a lot of the entertainment agencies do. Like UTA and CAA have something felt weird here. Have, they like will be like, well, we're now representing so and so. And I just know those because like they're ones I know locally and they're very major ones. Um one of them I have a personal connection to, but I don't know about others. But that's a little bit different because when they advertise their talent and stuff. But well, publishing agencies, I don't know that they always publish when they acquire, like publish publicly anywhere when they acquire. Maybe they do, and I just don't pay attention. But I don't think so. Oh no. Um, no, I don't see anything though. Uh, uh, uh. Nothing's different. Nothing's different. What do you mean? Was she always smiling? I don't know why. I know she reminds me of a girl with a pearl earring, but like It's not quite. I think it's another painting that she's actually, but she reminds me of that one. Oh, I'm gonna die. I haven't found what they are. There's two. There's two, and I don't have either of them. Oh, I heard another noise, which is frustrating because I don't know. I don't know where they are. Don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Hmm. Well, I didn't see them. I absolutely didn't see them. Wow. That feels really dumb. Missing object in yard, I would not have known that. Camera malfunction in bath. Oh, because I wasn't seeing the bathroom. Oh my god. Missing object in living room. And that was probably the third one. I think they showed them in the order. So missing object in yard, I wouldn't have seen. The camera malfunction in bathroom. That's me being stupid. And missing object in living room, that was probably the third one that put me over. So I never would have seen that anyway. Okay, let's restart. Okay. But anyway, oh, what else was I saying? Oh yeah, I want to here around the holiday season. I kind of want to maybe try and get out more and explore around a bit. Because I live in a different part of town than I used to, and I never really got a chance to explore this part of. I mean, the part of town I used to live in. I don't know. I think it had stuff to explore, but not stuff that I wanted to go to, kind of. Or I don't know. There were some places I wanted to go eat, but I didn't. Um, but it wasn't that big of a deal. But this area, I kind of want to like broader area even. There, I feel like there's more stuff to go check out. Um, and especially during holiday time, right? Because that's always like a fun time to go look at things. People have lights everywhere, and everything's pretty. Um, whether they set up like Christmas decorations or Hanukkah decorations, and there's like just lots of pretty places to go and be out and about. So I kind of want to push myself out a little bit more, though it's kind of like awkward to do because it's just so easy to be like, well, I could. I heard something. There's an anomaly afoot. Um, it is very easy, to just stay home, but I do kind of want to go out more. Hmm. 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 I don't see anything. I'm pretty sure I heard something, which means there's probably an anomaly around. I don't see anything, which is concerning. Which also means it might be outside. I'm not going to notice. I can't even tell what this is. Like, what are these things here? Uh, I don't know what these things are. There's stick-looking things. I don't know. Skis? Are these skis? Oh, they probably are because oh, this is definitely a ski pole. Okay, so these are skis. I just kind of expected them to not be brown. And when they're brown, they just look like normal wood planks. They're definitely skis, and these are definitely ski poles. And this is a I don't know what that is. This is are these like snowshoes maybe? Oh, these are more skis down here. Oh, and more ski poles. Okay, okay. Now that I know what I'm looking at. Perfect. In the yard, obviously. Where else is the abyssal storm gonna be? Okay. Why is this blurry? Why is it wiggling like that? Oh, steam, smoke, fog? Is that steam? I really don't think everything was wiggly before. Rift? That's not what the rift is, though. Why is it wiggly? Is it always wiggly? There's no way it's always... Has the camera always been like this? What? It's like this in every room. Has it always been like that? Am I just going crazy? I swear it wasn't this wiggly. Is it just telling me that there is an anomaly, maybe? Has it always done that when there's an anomaly? Or is that with the letter? Does the letter make it wiggly? Okay, yeah. No, it still is wiggly. Has it really always been like that? Wow. Like it's got film distortion on it. I don't... Wow. No, it's fine. Something feels weird in the bathroom, but I don't think there's anything wrong. Just feels weird. How did I never notice the camera doing this before? Hmm. Hmm. See, now it looks like things are moving when they aren't. Like when I flip through and I'm like, oh, I think I saw something moved as I left the scene, but it didn't. Pretty sure it's just the distortion of the camera. Hmm. Hmm. We found quite a few anomalies already, so it's quite possible that we're gonna have a little lull for a bit. Quite possible. Hmm. Hmm. Towel is missing. Thinks it can fool me. Can't. Can't. I know. Can't believe I still haven't beaten this level yet. Not beaten a single level of this game yet. Hmm. Hmm. There are sirens outside. In real life, I'm assuming. And not in the game. Because I think we're a little too far from a road that would get sirens in the game. But who knows? I'm pretty sure they're real life. Hmm. There is an anomaly somewhere. It is knocked to let me know it has arrived. I don't see anything though, which is concerning. Oh. I don't think this is it though. Oh, it has to be though. Oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no. That's not what I meant to do. Oh god. Stop, 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 stop. Oh. Oh, it's fine. Okay, okay, it still worked. So it does accept multiple things. Forbidden snack and extra object both work. Okay. I wondered that, right? I wondered, like the vase, I wonder if object movement works for that as well. In addition to object manipulation. Some of these they might just accept multiple answers if multiple answers make sense. Although there's still a very fine line between object replacement and object manipulation. They don't like to exchange. Those you have to settle on one or the other. But it sounds like sometimes movement and manipulation might both work. I don't know. At least that one does. Maybe anytime there's like a special thing for it, the regular thing works as well. No spider up in the corner, I don't think. It's really hard to see that corner. It's too dark. So. The camera seriously always like this? Because like now it's like getting to me. Because I keep thinking I see things. Like an intruder or something running out there in the woods. And I don't. Hmm. Hmm. I wonder if we're ever going to see, what does this door lead to? And are we going to ever see a door anomaly over there? Or over here, too, this cabinet. Both looking pretty suspicious. A little concerned that I haven't seen one in a while. Pretty sure there definitely is one here. Not in the kitchen specifically, but somewhere. Like there's definitely an anomaly active. Oh. Yes. Found it. Mm. I feel like I'm getting really lucky with some of these. I'm like always right where it is, or I'm like, there's an anomaly active, and I immediately see it as I'm saying that. Like, because this is around I was outside for the Abyssal Storm when it started too. So like anomalies have literally spawned in the room I was at twice so far. Oh, I heard a noise. That means there's another anomaly already. Alright. Well, there's anything out here, as far as I can tell. Won't notice anything. Maybe I didn't hear a noise. Maybe I was just having auditory hallucinations. That noise I heard. Thanks for the redeem, Pangson. Yeah, someone already tried to get me with that earlier, and it was very confusing because you're like trying to listen for noises and you hear that and you're like, what anomaly is this? Phasmophobia breathing. Hmm. Oh, I haven't seen anything in a while. It's very concerning. Um, I don't see anything. 6 rooms, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Um. Thanks for the hydrate redeem too. I don't think we've gotten our 2 anomaly warning yet, unless we have. But I don't think so. I seem to recall being on top of it from the beginning this round. I don't think it's going to last very long. Because I don't see anything. Yep. Knew it. Knew it. Definitely missing something. What am I missing? Oh. Okay, well, we have that at least. Yeah, what of it? Okay. Hmm. I can hear a noise again. There's still an anomaly active, and I don't know what it is. Well, everything looks as it should be out here. Nothing looks different here. And let me check for the spider. No. I'm feeling kitchen. I'm not feeling kitchen. Like, oh no. Really, 2 more spawned? What were they? I mean, obviously the last one I wouldn't know, but missing object in kitchen, image anomaly in bedroom. Missing image anomaly in bedroom again? I already fixed the magazine, so that wasn't the image anomaly. There was a different image anomaly in the bedroom. What was it? Missing object in yard. That would have been the last one. And something was missing in the kitchen. I knew there was something. I told you something felt off in the kitchen. And then I doubted myself because I didn't find it. But only because I didn't find it. But I knew that was the room that had something on. Alright, let's try again. Let's try again. Skip. Okay. Like, I would switch up levels, but I feel like if I'm ever going to beat it, like, now after having played for like 2 hours is definitely when it'll like work, you know. So this will be when I do it, but I'm gonna wait a couple minutes here because I don't feel like I really need to flip at the beginning because like I know what everything should look like. What was missing? Oh, it wasn't missing here. I don't know what I'm saying. Here. Oh, these cans. Oh my god, I'm stupid. I was like, oh, I remember there being 3 here. 3 cans. Instead, I was like 1, 2, 3 because the blue can was still in the back. And I looked up and I was like 1, 2, 3. That's 3. No, 3, and then the supermarket simulator pasta. and then the other stuff. Okay. Okay. Got it. Got it. Now we know. I don't know what the image anomaly in here was. I already fixed this, so it wasn't this. It must have been one of these others. These others. Unless it was this one down here, but I don't think you can see my chat's kind of blocking that. My phone's actually blocking most of this little, it's actually almost exactly blocking it the way it's angled. Weirdly enough. But I don't think that would be it. Oh man, I kind of want to. I'm feeling Christmas. Oh god, I hate this man. Okay, I'm feeling Christmassy. I want to sing Christmas carols. I'm feeling Christmassy. This cabin's kind of cozy. My like I was drinking this because the actual tea I like more. I was drinking in September, for like with my Life is Strange streams, right? And but then I don't think I'm completely out. I might be, or I'm very close to being out. But I also have this as regular. It's like a, I don't know. I can't just I don't know exactly what was in that other one. It was kind of similar. It's still like a red tea chai, but this is like a different type of red tea chai. Which is like my favorite types of teas. That's what essentially the Winter's Dream tea latte from Coffee Bean that I like is. It's also a red tea chai, basically. And um tolerance again. But yeah, so I have a different one here that I have because I don't like it as much as the other one that I was drinking before. So I haven't really been drinking it. But today I was like, you know what? I feel like that. I don't feel like my mint teas right now. I feel like you know, a chai. So I made this, but not but like and because good thing. And it feels very holiday-esque. A lot of people say that. I'm like, oh, chai is like my favorite, one of my favorite coffee drinks. It's definitely like my to go from, like not to go, but my go to. That's what I'm looking for. My go to order from like Starbucks or something if like there's nothing else. That and a matcha. Matcha is always really safe. Well, except, okay, so there was a while, I think they changed it, but there was a while a few years ago where Starbucks no longer, they didn't sweeten their matchas, which, like a matcha latte, which is fine, I guess, but it's very bitter. Like, if you don't sweeten it at all, it's like kind of just bitter and milky. And like, I really wasn't down for that, to be honest. I know a lot of people can drink their teas unsweetened, but not me. Look, the camera's not doing it now. Why was it doing it last time? I knew it was. What was that? Because that definitely made it harder. But the camera's not. Hmm. But it wasn't an anomaly because, like, I was, getting anomalies the whole time, and it didn't give me a warning. And I tried camera malfunction, but it just didn't. Hmm. Weird. Anyway, but yeah. So, um, yeah, I don't really like unsweetened matcha drinks. Um, or unsweetened teas in general. It needs to have a little bit of sugar. Uh, but this wasn't what the image anomaly in here was last time because we had already gotten that one. But anyway, but when I like will tell people I'm like I really like chai, and they're all like, oh, but that's a Christmas drink, and I'm like, why? And they're like, it's so sweet. And I'm like, I don't know if it's that much sweeter than like anything else. Is that an abyssal storm? Is there an E somewhere? Abyssal storm, okay. But yeah, but I do have to say that the chai made today does feel particularly seasonal. Um, it's not a chai latte, right? It's just like a regular chai tea. I didn't put anything special in it. It's just the tea and some sugar. But, but anyway, um, and that combined with the coziness of the log cabin here, bone picker cabin, uh, it it's definitely putting me in a holiday mood. Holiday mood for sure. Starting to usually by Thanksgiving it starts to kick in. I'm not a big fan of Thanksgiving, so I'm like I don't necessarily think Christmas needs to start after Halloween. I just don't really care about Thanksgiving. And it's the same vibes, right? Like, because it's not like you do anything different for Thanksgiving season, right? Like, back in the day, I know they did little, like, pilgrim stuff, but now we're like, that's racist, so we don't do that anymore. But, like, then there's nothing that we do for Thanksgiving, as, like, besides, like, have the dinner, right? Um, Beyond that, there's not really, like, holiday traditions involved with Thanksgiving. Certainly not enough to create a whole season of it, right? So, uh, hmm. So yeah, so like, and so much of what then does become seasonal for like November, like it's not Christmas, it's just November. But it's all about like getting cozier and like weather getting colder, like this, snow starting in some places, like that um makes a lot of sense. Um and but that's also like Christmassy stuff, right? Like it's not exclusively Christmassy, but does blend in with Christmassy stuff. So it just makes sense to start Christmas at, November, especially since there's nothing else you're busy doing for Thanksgiving. So I don't know, just makes sense. It's just logical, really. Not even just from a capitalist perspective. Oh. Um, but yeah, I like Thanksgiving season because it's kind of already Christmassy, you know? Even if you don't do the Christmas stuff, the stuff that is seasonal for November still reminds me of Christmas, right? It's like Christmas light, right? Like you're gearing up for Christmas. But yep, time. Hmm. What's the image anomaly in there? We had already fixed the magazine, so it wasn't that. What happened to that dead body? Is he ever gonna come back? I miss him. Hmm. We haven't seen that one bottle change again since last time that it killed us. Object manipulation. I kind of want to see if object movement will work, but not enough to risk losing our two anomaly warning. Because like, what if I'm busy reporting it for the wrong thing and object movement doesn't work, and then another anomaly comes up and we get a warning, right? I don't want that. I don't want that. Um, unless I guess maybe it's speaking to like I'm not doing this during spooky season and not when I've been like over streaming, but I feel a lot less stressed this time playing this game than I did last time. And I'm doing better, which might tell you something. Right? Like, it just makes sense. That might have been what was hurting me last time. But also, I don't know, I do feel the cabin is easier. So. But, like, is it really? Like, why would they put the spa first if it's not the easiest one? Like I said, I don't know if you're supposed to go down to the cabin or over to, what was the apartment? I don't know if it's like a do sort of thing, or if it's a rows and then, or like columns. What, column 1, then column 2, or if it's row 1, then row 2, right? Like, I don't know how they're kind of in how they intended that to be ordered. But, so maybe the apartments are easier than this, but I doubt it. It feels like it was, but why is the spa still harder than this? That's the question. Oh, the bottle. I was just talking about you, bottle. I know your object replacement now. I learned my lesson. I learned my lesson from the last time. I was just talking about it. I was just talking about it. Wow. Wow, the game knew. Is the dead body gonna come back? I was talking about him too. Oh man, I should do predictions for these to see if I'll get it or not. Is this blinking always occurred? I don't think it's anything. Yeah, you're allowed to help. Welcome, Crow. Have you noticed something? Well, time is correct. Missing glass. There's a. Oh, good call. Good call. Interesting that Huh. I must have. So what must have happened? I saw the little, like, kind of blinking over here on the little knobs. And I must normally not even notice it when the glass is in because it's less contrast. But then when the glass was out, I actually did notice it because it's much darker over here in general. And so the flickering on here creates more contrast. Interesting. Maybe I should, anytime I like notice something that isn't unusual, I should look around the area because that probably means I noticed it because something else has changed. Good. Thank you for that. Hmm. Hmm. This, for a while there, a few games, it loved turning this around, but it hasn't done that in a long time. Thank you. Hmm. A missing towel. Oh, you're right. I'm still focused on this bottle. I was so happy that, like, I think it was our very first attempt tonight that the bottle, or the can, whatever thing here, was replaced. And it didn't do it since, and I was like, I remember when that happened, and then and I was like, why hasn't it done it since? And then it did, and I'm like still so focused, even though I should really stop looking at it entirely. Like, I shouldn't look at it anymore. But mm, okay, E in the bedroom. I was like, there's an E somewhere here. Hear it. Because we already had an abyssal storm, so it wasn't that. Like, sound a little similar. Has this guy always been here? No, okay. I was like, if I did not notice the creepy little doll figure thing sitting there, like, what have I been doing with my few hours I've been playing this? Any intruders? I don't think we've had any intruders. Yeah, actually, I don't remember. I don't know if this guy was here yet in this round or if it was last round. But I've seen a lot of the intruders, I think, so far. I saw the lady who was here earlier in a round, and I saw this guy several times. Saw the head here. I saw the whatever creature is banging its head here. Almost killed me, but I got it in time. It was close. The passenger, yeah, yeah. It was close. It was like reaching up at the camera, and then it was reported. I'm like, oh, thank goodness. It was very close, though. Um, hmm. Oh, the chair. Object. This is the hardest, quote unquote, room out of all of them. Although I feel like I've seen like a lot of the things, but maybe I haven't. Because actually, there were a couple times where there's a missing object out here and I didn't notice. So I don't know. Like, I don't know what I was missing. So maybe it was something that I know goes missing and I just didn't report it. Or, like, I don't know. Like the towel, right? Like, I knew that goes missing, but I just didn't notice it. Hmm. Something looked weird out there. The snow on the rails can go missing? Oh, interesting. Maybe that was it. But again, it could have been something like maybe it was like the tree and I just wasn't looking back there. Though I have been now that I know it goes missing, but hmm. Oh, cans are missing. This got me one time. This got me one time. Missing object. Because I had been like, I remembered being, there's 3 cans here. But then when I looked later, I looked up and I was like, 3. Blue can, pasta, other thing, 1, 2, 3. And then I was like, wait, no, 3 things, 3 cans, not just 3 things here. And so that was what got me. That was kind of unfortunate, but I've learned my lesson. That's a lot of it. Like, to a certain extent, like, you just have to, if you play it enough, it kind of, it almost pities you. Like, the more you have to play it, the more it pities you in that, like, what can happen. And so it gives you the dog pictures. Oh, yeah. Evidently. Thank you. See, that's the thing is I know the stuff that can happen. It's just like actually bothering to look at everything. Because like I didn't actually look at the dog picture last time when I was clicking through. Because you can't look at everything every time you click through. And so that's how you kind of just miss things. That's kind of the trick of the game, right? Is to actually pay attention to the details. But that really just becomes the challenge now, right? It's not a memory game per se of like a spot the difference, right? It's not a spot the difference anymore. It's just a like, did I actually? Oh god. Scary man, scary man, scary man. Intruder. Yeah, I'm sure. Yes. Yes. Please. Okay. It's easier for you because you're a viewer. I guess. I don't know. The competitor. Okay. Mild like rye pudding. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I think the farthest I've gotten so far here is like 5, 10-ish. Most anomalies too. I see, yeah. I feel like I know most of them by now. Like, there's a couple I probably still haven't seen. Like I didn't know about the snow on the rails, for instance. And I hadn't seen that weird little figure. Okay. Oh. Knew something was up. Extra object. And I've never seen that intruder. But the intruders aren't that hard. You kind of can notice them. And that made it really easy in that it wouldn't let me, I would have missed it, to be honest, if it had let me switch cameras. I would have missed it. But they were going easy on me. They're being nice. The bone hasn't happened yet this round. The radio hasn't happened. We haven't seen this intruder this round. Those are all things on the table. This cabinet hasn't opened this round. We haven't seen the mousetrap this round. Haven't seen this extra object either. And the pillow hasn't gone missing this round. The forbidden snack. I think we've seen the forbidden snack. What other image anomalies in this room besides this? Because there was one round where there was an image anomaly in here, and I had already fixed the magazine cover. Object movement? What is that? It's a towel, but from over here, just floating? The woman in the right? Oh, this one changes? Okay, good to know. I see, I see. We haven't seen the key this round. I don't think the mittens have gone missing this round. I don't think this is turned around this round. Oh. Mousetrap is here. Extra object. Ooh, they're really speeding up on me. I don't know if we've seen the envelope come in this round. We might have. I might just not remember it. We've seen the thing here. I don't think we've seen anything. This hasn't gone missing, and I don't know if we've seen the object movement over here this round either. We haven't seen this intruder. I think we saw the door, though. Yeah, we did see the door this round. I miss Dead Body. I miss him. Doilia. Oh. The strange broadcast. Okay, the C note. Hi. Welcome, welcome. The spider's really hard to see because it's a very dark corner. We gotta be very careful for the spider. Okay. No, okay. Enjoying the game. I've yet to beat a level. I've been playing this most of the stream tonight here for about 2.5 hours so far, so. Oh my gosh, it's almost 5 o'clock. We might beat it. Having a skilled chat is helpful. Chat with knowledge. Rest of chat is good too. But yeah, help is okay. Yeah, we've had Crown here. Helping as well. So if you see stuff, let me know. That's part of the fun, I think, of playing these on Twitch, is getting like chat participation. Because sometimes chat doesn't know, right? And chat's like, what about that thing? So sometimes it can be a hindrance, but sometimes it can help. Okay, I'm definitely. Oh, what I'm hearing is the 5 o'clock noise, right? Okay, we gotta move faster. Living room is missing something. Oh, wait. I have something here. Object movement. Oh, the whole living room is missing. I see. At this point, the 5 o'clock when they do, especially once they get to 5, and you get the camera malfunction living room, the missing rooms is kind of challenging. Okay, okay. Gotta be on top of our game. They're gonna hit us fast with these. Gotta be quick. I feel like I've seen most of the ones I know of in the kitchen already. There are a few outside ones I don't think we've seen. A couple in here I don't think we've seen. Oh. Report rift in the entryway. Time is good. Okay, okay. Now we did the mousetrap in the cabinet, and I think we've seen most of them in here. In here, I don't know if we've seen everything. We haven't seen this picture change. Again, still some outside ones that I haven't seen. And some in here we haven't seen. Half an hour left. We can do it, we can do it, we can do it, we can do it, we can do it. Some in here, I haven't, this pillow I don't think has gone missing yet. Haven't seen this intruder. The green buckets haven't, done anything. Oh, extra object. That was one of the others we hadn't seen yet in here. The mittens haven't gone missing this round. I don't know about the envelope. The coat stand hasn't, coat rack has not turned this round as well. I think just extra object here and missing pillow and this painting are the ones we're missing from that room. These we haven't seen in the intruder there. This tree hasn't gone missing yet. I think we saw the writing. We haven't seen a dead body. Snow hasn't missing from the rails. Oh, we're so close. We're so close. Extra object here. Yeah. Okay, okay. We're on top of things. We're on top of things. 20 minutes left. We can do it. 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 Come on. Got this. We got this. We can do it. Okay. Because I know where they are. I know what they are. I'm waiting on them. I'm just waiting on them. I know what ones I'm missing. I've been paying attention. Oh, I thought we already saw this round. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Easy anomaly. Easy anomaly. I'm waiting for these mittens. I'm looking at you, mittens. And I don't think the envelope has come in. Maybe it has, but I don't think so. And the coat rack. This bone I don't think has changed this round. I don't know. I don't think the clock has made a mistake this round. Has broken, whatever. I don't know what I'm saying. This pillow. I think the light flickered. I think. I know the light on the table came on. Oh, we're so close. We're so close. We're so close. We're so close. Come on. 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes. Four more minutes. 3 more minutes. I can do it. I can do it. 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. Yes! Oh yeah, I did it! Hooray! Hooray! Thank you, chat, for helping! Yay! Okay. Up next is the gas station. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, so they do go by rows and not columns. Oh, okay. Well, thank you for following, Crown. I thought they went down by columns. So I thought the log cabin was going to be next after spa. But I guess they do rows, because it said up next is gas station. Okay, so maybe next time we play, we'll do the apartment building. And I want to get through the others before I revisit spa again. Just for, like, you know, anyone watching the videos also, I think we're ending here, so we're gonna, that music is just really loud. Okay, But yeah, for anyone who watches these, oh, thank you for following, ZC Note. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, so anyone who watches these, I have one other VOD here on YouTube. Didn't say anything, and always you mention it's your curse. That's okay. Thank you for hanging around though, and thank you for following Coffee G. But yeah, I did another one of these back in October, or another play of this game when I tried to do the spa and I didn't get it. So we'll probably try, I don't know when I'm gonna play this game next, but we'll probably, work through all the other levels before we circle around back to the spa, I think. Just, for audience enjoyment. Right? So we don't have to watch a million streams of me just playing the spa over and over again until I can get it down. But yeah, thank you guys for helping me out. It makes all the difference, I think. I don't think I would have gotten it if I didn't have your guys' help. So thank you, thank you. We did it. We did it. We did it. And so yeah, so but yeah, so I think it's where we're gonna end for today. A little bit shorter, but it just makes sense. I don't know if I really want to start a whole another level. I mean, I guess we could go back to the spa now. Spa is easy than factory. Yeah, well, next we're gonna do the apartment. And then I think. Um, but I guess we could do, and we could do Spawn now, but I kind of want to end on a high note. I want to end on a high note. Last time I played this, I didn't get it. I played it for like 2.5 hours, and I just felt really stupid. And I wasn't even close. I was uh, like losing at like 3:30 maybe on a regular basis, and like that was just kind of depressing. And I felt really dumb. But I was also streaming a lot. I was kind of stressed. So during like Halloween streams and stuff. So I don't, yeah, so that wasn't, I think that kind of factored into it perhaps, but yeah, yeah, prioritize enjoyment over stress. Yeah, I usually do. That's why a lot of games, if I need to, I will look up walkthroughs online if there's like a puzzle or something I just can't figure out. And if I feel bad, I just have to remember that like a lot of big streamers, they do get a lot of help from their chat when they get stuck. So although they're like, I don't look up walkthroughs, no, but you have 700 people in your chat and you just ask them to give you an answer. So even if they're like, they usually don't do backseating, if they get stuck, they do ask their chat. So I just have to remember that like that happens. And so but yeah, because that's the point of games, right? Is it's supposed to be fun. And if you aren't having fun at a game, then that's like perfectly legit to look up answers. If it stops being fun, like do whatever you need to make it be fun. Um, and sometimes it's not like, especially if it's like, talking about game design earlier and everything with people, and a lot of it comes down to sometimes it's not even on you. It might be down to the game design not being really good. Games aren't perfect, and it's possible that particular puzzles or things aren't well designed, or they don't give you like the correct direction, or they give you something that's kind of misleading, like Amanda the Adventurer 2. I really don't think a lot of those puzzles. Some of them are really good. A lot of them are either too easy or they have misleading elements to them that make it frustrating. So that's why I don't know when I'll continue playing Amanda the Adventurer 2, to be honest, because I didn't like the puzzle design in that game. A couple of them were good. Some of them were not good. And I think again, because I think there were misleading elements with them that made it frustrating. Yeah. Um so and I've seen some people like solve puzzles and they actually lucked their way into solving it. They didn't actually understand the puzzle. They just kind of figured it out, or they got it, and they had logic, but it was flawed logic, and they just accidentally, like, they got the right answer, but with the wrong work. They used the wrong equation, but still got the right answer, right? They used the wrong equation, but they were like, I know, like 2 plus 3 is 6. And it's like, no, it's not. And it was supposed to be 4 plus 2. You used the wrong numbers, but somehow you still got the right answer. So it's yeah. Anyway, so that's about a minute adventure, but yeah, in general, only play games if they're fun. And if they're not fun, do what you need to make it be fun. It's kind of the whole premise, right? The whole premise of games in general. Um, but I argue with people about that a lot online about D&D back when they were like, you can't have a wheelchair character in D&D, and it's like, yeah, you can. If the game is fun, if you're a good DM, yeah, you can. Oh well, what can they do? How it's not practical, and it's like, nope. Nope, doesn't matter. Number one rule of D&D is have fun. You can bend whatever rules you want. And it's like, yeah, but what if you just don't want to play by? Nope, nope. You play by house rules. That's kind of the rule of D&D. Is you play by house rules if that is what's most fun for your players. And I feel completely confident in saying that. Not on this account, but on my old account. I do have a Chris Perkins follow from like he had like 700 followers back when he followed me. It was like 2016 or something like that. And it was really cool because then later people were like, "How do I get a Chris Perkins follow?" And he was like, "You either have to be someone I think is funny, someone who's funnier than me, someone who is smarter than me, or someone who I think makes the world better." And I was like, oh, "That's me." It's like my biggest flex in social media wise, and I'm so sad I don't have his follow on this account. I'm really sad. Um, but uh, but yeah, and it's a rule of content creation too. Is do what is fun, and that's like the whole point, right? Is to be entertaining and to have fun. And if people, if you're not having fun, your audience will know, and they won't like it. And yeah, so that's kind of the because there are a lot of times I've watched streamers, and it's like it's very obvious they're not having fun, and then yeah, you're like, oh, I'm not having fun. So I guess some people really do like to see people get frustrated, but I don't know if you want those people in your community. But yeah. Anyway, um, so yeah, so normally I like to stream from 5 to 9, but lately I've been kind of cutting it a little shorter, and this one's still longer than I have been in the past like couple weeks. So we're getting there. We're getting back up to the 4 hour streams on the regular, but yeah, tonight we'll cut it a little short just because this feels like a natural stopping place. So I want to end it on the high note. Um, could go back and try the spa, but I I don't think I don't think I'm gonna get it tonight. In like yeah, so doesn't I want to end now. End it on the high note. Um, and so yeah, and this game is surprisingly tiring. It actually isn't as bad this time as the previous time I played. The previous time I played it was exhausting. That's because I was super locked in. But help anytime with any level. Well, thank you. Hopefully you come back next time. I play the game. I don't know when I'm gonna play it next, but I kind of it's like one of those ones like you kind of like to dip in as a little treat when you feel like it. I started stream day saying how what I felt like playing today was GeoGuessr, but I've seen Rainbow clips recently, and that kind of ruins it. Um, so I was like, observation duty is kind of like GeoGuessr because you're like observing things, you're noticing things, right? So I was like, that's close. And I kind of wanted to play it the other day too, and I was like, yeah, go ahead, we'll play it. Um, but uh, but yeah, so anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and go. And so thank you guys for hanging around and chatting, and thank you for helping with the game. But thank you for anyone who was lurking as well, or any VOD watchers later. Thank you for watching the VOD. I appreciate you too. And yeah, and you can follow me on my other socials. I have my YouTube where I upload VODs over there as well as shorts. And then I mostly post a lot on Twitter and trying to post more on Blue Sky. And so I highly recommend those platforms. And I also have an Instagram that I really don't post much on, and I'm never really on at all. And then I have my TikTok as well that I kind of repost stuff that goes on YouTube ultimately. YouTube shorts and stuff, and then I put them over on TikTok. So yeah, so those are my socials that I have. You can follow me at those places. And oh, and I have my Discord as well. I don't know if the Discord link still works. So the in my bio, but that's there. That's also a thing. Um, so I kind of forget about that. I'm really bad at Discord. I'm not a big Discord person, so But yeah, so those are places you can find me other than here. And yeah, good stream, good stream. Thank you guys. And hopefully you guys have a good night. I'll be streaming again on Tuesday is my next stream. I am not sure what I'm gonna play. I'm thinking puzzle games. I like was looking through my Steam library and a couple puzzle games were kind of like, that looks like fun. But I might feel differently by Tuesday. So whatever I feel like on Tuesday, that's what I'll play. But I'm thinking puzzle games. I'm thinking puzzle games. Just I don't know. I was in the mood for that today. But we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, yeah, so that's it. Have a good night, everyone. Good day, depending on where you are. And I'll see you sooner if you follow me around other places. But otherwise, I will be back on Tuesday. So goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.